Here's how it worked out, though. 268 copies in less than 24 hours at $3.50 take home to meet, right? Pretty good. What's that mean? How much money did I make in the first 24 hours? About $700-800, right? And Quentin says, I know your products. It probably had more than one typo. It did. It just had one in the first sentence, right? So I made $700-800. What else does that mean? I got 268 buyers on my list. Now, I did this webinar yesterday for an affiliate, and somebody says, I bought that product from you from $4. I'm still on your list. 5 years later. That's an example of how mediocre marketing, because trust me, that was some very mediocre marketing. But with a good product, even though I spent less than 2 hours on it, keeps making me money over and over and over again. Now I bumped that price to $7 the next week. It still made hundreds of more sales. I bumped it to $17 the week after that and still made hundreds of more sales. I was hooked. I said, you know, there's something to this. I did this in less than 2 hours. 7 pages, typos, galore. I'd never written a sales letter before in my life, never created a product before in my life. But if I can do this, get that list, get that money that quickly, I don't even care if I get better. If I stay the same, I am going to make a fortune. In fact, check this out. That same product still makes me sales to this day. Now, I got smarter over time, and I got the price up to $47. But just in 10 days in January alone, from the 7th to the 17th, that product made me $188. I have no idea how it made me $188. Melanie says, I bought it 2 weeks ago. I don't know where the traffic's coming from. I think it might be because I mentioned it in some other product or maybe one of my free reports that I give away, you know, out of my 32 free reports. I have no idea, though. It's still making sales. Now think about it. What can you do with the $188 a month? Do a lot. Do a lot. I'll give you an example. Okay? Let me see if I can find this picture for you. I can't find it. I should have prepared this. I got a nice souped-up little sports car, which unfortunately I can't drive in the snow right now. I'm only paying $400 a month for that thing. 2 products, and I got a slick little sports car that I can drive every single month. A couple more like this, and I'm paying the mortgage on autopilot. It's red, by the way, Tara. It's Saturn sky. I have a picture with Abby sitting on it. It looks so cute. I should have put it in here. You can do a lot, though. And this product is still making me money today. I love it. Now, think about if you have a couple of these products going out there like that. You could do very well with them. That's how powerful good products are. One problem, one solution, one sitting products. Of course, though, Jason Fladlien can do this, right? This guy's like superhuman, you know? This guy walks uphill both ways to school. You know, this guy has some sort of, he was a laboratory experiment that was genetically modified to create products like this, right? He can do it. Bull, anybody on this training can do this. Okay, if I start with $4 and a typo in the first sentence, you can do this. I hope. Okay, you can probably do better than I started. Now, think about it. You're seeing me 4 or 5 years later. I just kept doing it over and over again. That's how I got better. It didn't matter, though. Even if I didn't get better, I'm still doing pretty good, right? Now, anyone on this training can do what I just did and what I've done, okay? Here's what it requires. No superhuman skills, no genetic modifications. It requires some ambition, okay? Not all the ambition in the world, just some. You got some ambition, that's all you need, okay? A little bit of focus. Not all the focus in the world, just 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 2 hours here, 2 hours there. Right? Finally, you need a good amount of desire. Okay? I can't take somebody, I could give somebody all my secrets of the world, give them all my personal attention in the world on how to make money. If they don't want to make money, I can't do anything for them. Okay? However, if you give me somebody who has everything stacked against them, all the odds are against them, but they come hungry, wanting to make money, I could change their life. But that's what you need. You need ambition, you need focus, you need desire. Then you can do this. So your first product, if you haven't created one, or your next product, this is what I want you to do with it. I want you to make it a one problem, one solution, one sitting product. I want you to present it in step-by-step format. Like 7-minute articles was like this. So you want to write articles fast. Okay, the first thing you do, you pull up these 3 research sites, right? Got it? All right? Now that you have these 3 research sites, you're going to get these 3 main points. These are how you get these 3 main points. Then you're going to find 2 sub-points. This is how you get these 2 sub-points. Now you can write your 3 main paragraphs. Now finally, write an introduction like this, and I give them a template. Write a conclusion like this, and I give them a template, and then you're done. That's how you do a one problem, one solution, one sitting product presented in step-by-step format. Okay, so I want you to do that. One problem, one solution, one sitting, presented in step-by-step format, and sell it at a ridiculously low price. Now let me ask you a question. Why do you suppose that I'm telling you to sell it at a ridiculously low price? Go ahead and type in why you would guess that I would tell you that. Build a list? That's what everybody says. Everybody says build a list. That's the first answer I always get. That answer's wrong. It's not to build a list, although that will be one of your benefits. Okay? It's not to start a funnel. Okay? It's not to get sales. Not to get success. Okay? The reason you sell it at a ridiculously low price is how much pressure do you think is on you? There's no pressure on you. Okay? No pressure on you. You're going to look at this and be like, create a product in 2 hours and sell it really cheap? I'm not scared of that. No pressure, right? No pressure. Now guess what happens? When you feel like it's easy and there's no pressure, do you think that helps you get it done or hurts you for getting it done? It helps you a ton, okay? There's people I know, and there's people I'm going to talk about later on this call, who spent 6, 8, 9 months trying to get a product done. Why? They put too much pressure on themselves. It wasn't because they were lazy. They weren't lazy. It wasn't because they didn't have the skill. They had the skill. It was because they freaked themselves out, and when you put pressure on yourself, you also bring in the demon of money making, which is a guy called procrastination. So I want you to sell the next one at a low price. If it sells good, you can raise the price, okay? Let me give you an example. Let's meet Matt.